Are you looking to upgrade from your 60-watt COB light to something like a 150 to 200-watt COB light? Well, stay tuned because today I will be talking about the Nanlite FS-150. But before we continue, if you're new to the channel, hi, my name is Nico. I create videos about camera gear, audio equipment, and desk setups. I am not a professional photographer or videographer. I used to professionally edit at a podcast company, but all the opinions in this channel is from a perspective of an everyday tech dad. Now, back to the video. The Nanlite FS-150 is an AC-powered LED monolight daylight balanced at 5600 Kelvin. It has an output of 180 watts. It has a CR rating of 96 and a TLCI rating of 98, so you don't have to worry about color accuracy. Now, the FS series is the more budget line of Nanlite as compared to the Forza series. But I can honestly say that Nanlite did not sacrifice both in the build quality and the output of the FS series, specifically the FS-150. Now, for the build quality, although I can see that it is not as metally as the Forza series, it's still built with premium hard plastic and surprisingly feels very, very premium when you hold it. Now, in the body itself, you can see this honeycomb type grid, which serves as an exhaust for the fan of the light. And behind the light, you have two knobs, one mainly for adjusting the intensity of the brightness and one for adjusting mainly the effects, which we will talk about later. You can adjust the angle of the Nanlite FS-150 using these two rosette type like knobs, which is so easy to adjust. And because you have two controls, you feel safer because if somehow one gets loose, you have still another one temporarily holding the position of your light in that place. Now, as I've said earlier, this light comes with 11 effects or scenes, which are interval loop, pulse, TV, candle fire, firework, welding, flash, storm, paparazzi, bad bulb, and explosion. Now, the FS-150 has a Bowens mount, which is an advantage for those of you who already have multiple light modifiers that use the Bowens mount. Now, all those specs are enough for me to get this light, but what I love about this light is it can be controlled through the Nanlink app. Yes, the Nanlink app has been so convenient for my workflow as a content creator when making my videos. And the Nanlink app doesn't just control the FS-150, it also controls those two Pavotube T8-7X tube lights. And the Nanlink app enables you to do more things, more flexible controls with those lights as opposed to if you control them from the light itself. Now, I am going to share the screen recording of the Nanlink app while I control them real time. All right, so as you can see, all my three lights are already loaded in the Nanlink app. And first, let's control this Pavotube because as you can see, the battery is low already. So right now it's blue. And if you want to change the color, you could actually just pick a color from the wheel. As you can see, it is changing right now. And there are other ways to change the light color or the hue, not just using the wheel. You also have this slider to control the hue and to control the saturation. You can also use the color matching feature by clicking this camera icon. And let's let's say, all right, let's just use this. Take a picture of a color that you want your Pavotube to emulate. Click done and it will copy it. So that is amazing if you want to base the color of your Pavotubes with something that is around your set. And yeah, so you can also have the option of dimming the Pavotube, as you can see. There you go. All right, so let me just put this back to blue, and let's now control the FS-150. Go back out, click 150, and we are now in daylight mode. And earlier you saw the effects. We could actually go there by just pressing effect mode, and we are still in explosion because that's the last effect that I showed you. Let's go to interval loop. There you go. As you can see here, you've got so many options like the dim. You could increase the dim of the loop. You could also increase the speed or decrease the speed of the loop. And let's try another one. Let's say TV. Again, you can change the intensity of the dim of the effect and the speed. So it depends on which effect you choose. You will have certain options available for you. And what is the best feature for me is that, wait a minute, let's go back to daylight mode. There you go. And the feature that I like the most is turning all of these off. Like this, this, and this. All right, but let's turn that back on. There you go. So you see how convenient using the Nanlink app is to control all your lights, especially if you have a set that, you know, is a permanent set. You don't move your lights around, then, you know, it is so convenient to use the Nanlink app. Now the FS-150 retails at 13,990 pesos, and I will leave the links of the stores where you can get this light. And that is it for this quick review of the Nanlite FS-150. Now, if you are in the market for a 150 to 200 watt output light, then please do consider, highly consider getting the FS-150. And if you like these types of videos about camera gear, audio equipment, studio equipment, and all those types of stuff, please do check out my other videos. Here, you can click this video right now.